Hi everyone, I hope you came ready to learn, because today we're going to learn all about the alphabet. And now, I must say, before we start the lesson, that this video will include spoilers for Seasons 1, 2, and 3 of Brony D&D, as well as some scenes including Cross-Dalgo. So, with that little warning out of the way, let's get ready to learn all the wonders of the alphabet. A is for Eimer puppy.
I just made a puppy.
You turned him into a puppy?
He spit on the puppy!
Oh, so much vindication.
Say that the encounter is over.
Yes!
Oh.
That is awesome.
Okay.
Yes!
I was actually gonna have something else next turn. I was gonna. Hang on,
I know, I was gonna finish that beast up. I was gonna make sure he's dead, but nope. Okay, we're done.
Where'd you
turn into a dog?
Killed him.
You turned a bad guy into a dog.
I turned him into a puppy.
The puppy.
All right. Can I walk over to the puppy now?
B is for banishment.
Owen, I'm gonna assume that Ivan and Jowler have dashed because this is what's the. Okay, so do what you were planning to do.
Okay.
I'm so scared.
Oh no.
Pray.
Well, first I'm in the middle of a grapple, and I have to push him away in order to do anything first, correct?
Yes.
So, do I have to do a strength check for that?
No, that can just be another grapple check.
Another grapple check, okay.
And you unfortunately take 22 damage, 22 more damage from this thing's fire.
That's fine, I can handle 22 damage. That is perfectly fine. Now, grapple check. Grapple check, I want to push it so it's off balance. And let's hope for a good roll.
That is very, very good. All right. Owen, you push him away. Now what do you do?
Okay. Everyone needs to present their gift from their deity.
Okay.
Everyone needs to present what their deity has given them as a gift.
My gloves.
Shiloh's armor.
My sword.
My arrow.
The grimoire.
My song.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
How many different items do we have in total?
Dominia realizes what you're about to do, and she holds aloft her holy symbol.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
What is?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes.
Oh, there's another for extreme objects?
Oh yes. Objects that this thing really, really hates.
Well, we got two.
Oh, I think I know what you're doing.
I know what he's doing.
I don't think I do.
The minion symbol would be something that he hates. It's a holy symbol.
Yeah.
Well, I've already entered 7 for the first value, so what would I put in for this value?
Put in a 2.
That's 9.
Come on.
Oh,
Banishments.
yes.
That gonna work?
It should work.
Oh my gosh! It matched the spell resistance.
Woo! Yeehaw!
Okay.
That one.
That sounds like a nat 1 cackle.
I need to take a picture of this. I need to take a picture of this. I need to take a picture of this. I am going to remember this for all time.
When you do, upload it to the D&D chat.
Yeah, what the heck happened?
I think that was a
It rolled a nat 1 for it will save. So here's what happens. all of the holy objects begin to glow. The light shoots forth towards Owen. He starts glowing with the great lights. And then all of a sudden, a beam of light shoots forth from his hands and engulfs the Valor. The Valor screams and is lifted into the air. It then explodes in a glorious flash of lights.
C is for Cheshire Cat.
Rose, roll a listen check.
Oh, listen check, sure.
Spot check.
Fine, fine.
Oh,
Right, fine.
All right, spot.
Yeah,
Darn
you
it.
hear-
Whoa.
Okay,
can't
you
hear what I'm
hear a
hearing.
voice. Yeah, that's right. Rose, you hear a voice. You hear the cat say, "Oh, now look what you did."
Ah! Knew it! I knew we should talk to the cat.
Oh dear, it seems that you've done something stupid.
Oh,
What do you
why
mean?
does that sound like? I knew it, Cheshire Cat.
Okay.
I've
that's
seen that
coming.
picture too. I know where that picture comes from.
That is so not nice.
Oh
Well, do you want me to
dear.
talk to the cat?
It took a long time to get that spell set up, and you suddenly just pressure him, needle him until he falls. How drab.
Ivan, I suggest you move back.
D is for Divine Power and Righteous Might.
I am going to cast Divine Power combined with Righteous Might.
Woo! So Owen is OP God.
So what does that do to your strength then? Let's see.
For Divine Power, your base attack bonus is now equal to your level, plus 6 to strength, and plus 1 hit point per level.
Okay, so you get an additional 10 hit points.
You know, it strikes me, I realized I didn't put the +3 for my attack.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have hit it anyway.
It wouldn't have made a difference.
So that's for Divine Power. Righteous Might. This spell causes you to grow, doubling your height and multiplying your weight by 8. The increase changes your size category to the next larger one. You gain plus 4 size bonus to strength and plus 2 size bonus to constitution. You also gain plus 2 to your bonus to your natural armor.
How much?
Hey, look, Owen's normal size.
So what are your total modifiers?
Full strength is plus 4. Divine Power is plus 6. Righteous Might plus 4.
So you have a plus 14 strength.
Yes.
Jeez.
On top of his normal strength.
You have a plus 6 constitution. So that increases
Added hit points of all kinds.
Yeah. Okay. So you are now huge and bulky and completely godlike. What are you gonna do? No, you just cast your 2 spells.
I just cast my 2 spells. I've hulked out, so I can't do anything till next turn.
E is for Elven Council.
Please rise for the honorable delegates from each city. High Lord Ferndweel of the Qualinesti.
Oh, hello.
Chief Morpheus of the Annus Forma Lithari.
He looks like a happy guy.
Yeah. He looks fluffy.
He looks like a barrel of laughs.
Duke Assorted of the Lefither Sylvanesti.
Woo.
DM question, what was that name?
Sylvanesti?
No, I mean his actual name.
It's down there. You can read it.
I can't actually. Whatever, go on. I'm sorry.
It says you can.
In the journal, check in the journal.
No, not in the journal. It's the names are right below him.
I don't
No,
see
we
it.
don't see
I don't see it.
You don't see them.
Oh,
We only see our own names.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
there we go.
Thank you.
Oh, I see him now. Othorian and Big Fuzzy Guy.
Big fuzzy guy.
There
Every-
it is.
He's fuzzy. He looks so fluffy. I like him.
All right. 1 minute. Gonna change that. Princess Falenus of the Shindalan Kaganesti.
Rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it?
Yes.
General Urdusk of the Lathnalore Drow.
Hello.
Oh,
as long as a certain
Hello,
fellow doesn't
Cappy.
show up, I think we're good.
With all the representatives gathered, court is now in session.
F is for 15th of the month.
Sweetheart, would you care to take a bath?
Is it the 15th of the month already?
What?
15th of the month? What?
Okay, pause button. What the F?
Oh, you a smelly devil.
I don't get it.
She takes baths in the middle of the month. That's how she knows.
Bi-monthly, I guess.
Oh, gross. Oh, no. Okay, back in character. Fair just kind of...
Yeah, you see Arkoth after hearing that you see him trying to stealthily slip by.
Please do. Come here, Arkoth.
You see him freeze.
Come here, right now.
Yes.
Please explain to me why she's asking if it's the 15th of the month to bathe. She has one of those I'm smiling, but I will assassinate you in your sleep type expressions on her face, looking at him right now.
I can't breathe.
I would rather not like to speak about giving a child a bath after they reach a certain age.
I just get dirty again anyway, so don't understand the concept of baths.
Even if you don't give it to her, you still have. Out of character. Out of character, I want to lecture him, but Rose has no reason to.
It's like Arkoth lifts up his helmet and he shows you nothing. I do not have a nose.
And it never really bothered him.
She looks at Arkoth.
She was always very fussy when it came to baths, alright? So, when she came of age and things got awkward...
Arkoth, please stop talking and kindly step away from me very quickly.
Gladly.
G is for Gatless Town.
Again.
Gatless Town. It's pretty much the center of the world.
Ooh, I'm from there.
Your
Do you know exactly how long it would take to get there?
Not too long. We could probably make it there by the end of the day.
H is for Helegalar.
You will not refer to me as Lady Helegalar.
H is for Hero's Feast.
This is called the Hero's Feast.
Oh dear. I'm already liking the sound of this.
All right. You bring forth a great feast, including a magnificent table, chairs, service, and food and drink. The feast takes 1 hour to consume, and the beneficial effects do not set in until this hour is over. Every creature partaking of the feast is cured of all diseases, sickness, and nausea. Become immune to poison for 12 hours. Gain 1d8 temporary hit points. Plus 1 per 2 caster levels. So I'm level 12, so that's a total of 1d8 plus 6. The ambrosial food that is consumed grants each creature that partakes a +1 morale bonus on attack rolls and will saves, and immunity to fear effects for 12 hours.
Neat. Great.
Nice. All right, everyone do our rolls.
It's a whole long list of things.
Yes, that is a lot. So everyone, roll 1d8.
I is for Imantalo.
This is my friend, Imantalo. I like to travel the world and help people, and he tags along when he feels like it.
Well, if Ivan's not gonna do it, I'm gonna say hi to Amantalo.
Alright. I can't believe you actually remembered his name. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
It took me a second to recognize.
There's someone familiar.
Montillo?
A Montelo.
Montelo?
Hello.
It looks familiar. What is he doing here?
Guys, look who's at the piano.
That's what I was That's what I was
What?
Oh my goodness, of course he's here.
I freaking can't. Seriously, dude.
When is he not gonna be showing up?
All right.
This guy pops up in more places than Waldo.
Yes. You hear music playing.
Still waiting for
And you hear it coming from this person.
Oh boy.
There he is.
Oh.
Is it a Montelo? Because it hasn't loaded for me yet. It hasn't loaded for me yet, but I'm gonna make an educational guess that it's Montelo.
Yep.
Okay.
J is for Jalen.
Beautiful, isn't she? Golden Viper. Highly intelligent, yet very passive creatures. Their lack of aggression has caused natural selection to weed them out, one by one. This poor dear here, the last of her kind. Such a creature deserves one final performance before extinction, which is why I'm giving her to you.
To me.
Huh?
What?
Yes. What better way to go extinct than to do so fighting alongside a person of your potential cross? The possibilities are endless.
Yes, I suppose so.
You don't believe me. Well, I wouldn't believe me either. But I can assure you that this isn't a trap. Well, this isn't a trap. There will be traps, but I'm speaking the truth when I say I'm throwing you a bone here.
K is for killing deities.
I'm sorry. What was that, Ravis?
Wait. Jalorn perks up at that. Wait. And he's thinking himself.
Wolf is moving over to Ravis. I want you to repeat that so I can hear it very clearly. You see that the comms are backing up.
My queen. All I meant to say is, well, I know that you cannot actually do anything to. No, forgive my disrespect.
Strike two, Ravis.
Well,
wait. You already had a strike?
You don't want to anger the gods. I mean, you have a reason to be afraid, do you not?
She immediately coats him
after
in
what?
web. Both
After
immediately
what?
coats him in web. And then she picks him up and throws him against the wall.
DMA roll another sense motive.
No, you're killing me, boys. Let him talk.
All right.
You wanted to pass all those games, you said? Do you want to know what the 9th game is? There is no 9th game, Ravis. It is just me killing you. And that is all there is. Loth looks around. Wait, what's going on?
I believe you made a little bit of a miscalculation there, my queen. Or to put it in layman's terms,
you done goofed.
Oh! Wait.
No.
What? Is that... When?
What? No.
All of a sudden, you feel an earthquake.
Uh-oh.
And very familiar demonic chants and voices appear. Adolf is looking around in terror. How? What? Why? A portal opens up.
I duck.
Okay.
It's like, I yell to Wolf, if I were you, I duck.
Immediately, a hand bolts out and grabs her. And then, Simula looks back, cackling. Oh, but I can't take the full credit for this. I think someone else needs to be here to savor this. Immediately, another portal opens up, and in steps through.
Oh?
What?
Wait, is one of the... Wait, hang,
What? Wait, hold on. Shush.
Wait.
Hold on.
What?
You're right about one thing, Lolth. This was a trap. An exceedingly simple one as well. What you failed to understand was who was the bait and who was the prey. Of course, if the party were to taunt you, you'd see through their ploy. But a drow getting a bit too full of themselves, you smite those all the time. All I had to do was swap places with the brat and leave her to be her ever-charming self. I knew your ego wouldn't be able to take more than 2 minutes in her presence. And while the primeval pact allows you to attack and slaughter the drow with impunity, the same protection does not apply to other races.
Wolf is absolutely furious as she is just trying her best to fight off this giant hand that's grabbing her. She's looking at her consort like, what? Do something, you fools! Get your queen out of this! And
they can't help you.
You notice that the consorts are actually just, stepping back further. With very solemn expressions on their faces. Almost like they're glaring.
It's almost tragic. If you had actually bothered to keep a close eye on my actions, you might have avoided this. But I knew you wouldn't. After all, I was leading them here on your orders. I was part of the plan, a cog in the machine, and even if I did plan to betray you, what had you to fear? I'm just a drow, a tool, a toy, nothing. And who would ever fear a toy? Especially when that toy had been incapacitated by the dwarf. And he looks to Owen and kind of smiles. I didn't plan for his actions, no, but in hindsight, being incapacitated like that gave us the perfect cover to make a switch. After all, why would you bother checking on a broken piece of trash like me when you had your skins with the Archdevils to keep you occupied? You were so focused on the pit of serpents you were in, you didn't notice the scorpion in your boot.
Wolf is actually crying right now. Please! Someone help! I don't want to die! Please! Someone! I don't want to die! I don't want to! You hear the crunch. The very familiar silent crunch.
Ale is for the legend of Leroy Jenkins.
You've never heard the legend. You've never heard the legend of Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, can we not, please?
No, I'm curious. What is this legend of Leroy?
I will end you.
I am.
The legend of Leroy Jenkins. It was a man who charged headfirst into battle and, well, he lost, but
I am.
And it resulted in catastrophic failure.
Essentially, he went for a sneak attack, but decided to scream his name.
Guys, we have more important things to worry about.
Rolling a search check on the iron rod.
M is for mansion.
I did not expect you guys to spend this long in the mansion.
Sorry, it's just you brought back dead relatives. What did you want?
Well, I'm sorry, it's just what the spell said, okay? Gosh!
No, it really isn't. The spell said they were invisible. You made that up.
No, they're not invisible. They're kind of they're kind of translucent.
Amber knocks on Pay's door.
N is for nightmares.
Now what? That's not funny. What's going on? Okay.
this is
Okay then, yeah.
Not so itsy bitsy spiders.
So, how's that arachnophobia therapy going?
Not good.
You try to stab yourself, but the warden catches you. Roll a d8.
5.
Yikes. You're down to half health. The warden walks over to you and says, always so rebellious. He grabs you and puts his hand on your neck.
I do nothing.
You are back to full health.
Holy crap.
What?
I am in control here, not you. Now, you are going to stab her. Good morning, kitten. He's starting to stroke your chin. It was quite a challenge to sneak you out under those elves' noses. Tell me how happy you are to be here. Tell me how happy I make you.
And I'm going to spit in his face.
No snap.
Big mistake. Your neck begins to heat up.
Ugh. This is charming.
1 minute. I need to roll. All right. The collar shocks you. No. You want to? Yeah, and we're gonna have none of that. I mean, you do want me to take care of your precious companion. You look up and you see a cage.
What?
And then he opens the cage and pulls out a limp Lucid. And then when you look at the mirror,
Oh wow.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You have got to be kidding me.
you hear the voice come from the mirror. Oh no. This is no joke. This is no joke at all. It's very interesting. I mean, you and I are far more alike than you realize, don't you think? Be honest now. How much do you enjoy getting the better of your enemies? How much do you enjoy being the strongest, the most able of everyone you know? You hear a strange voice coming from your lute.
Yeah.
Aren't people pathetic? So determined to find happiness in their miserable little lives that when they find even just a semblance of hope, they will cling to it with all their strength, even to the point of neglecting themselves and making their lives far worse than if they hadn't found that joy to begin with.
Well, in some instances, hope is all you have. I think it's one of the most powerful tools you can ever have. Gets us through the roughest times we have.
It is. And I know that what you want to do, Ivan, and you want to use me for it. You want to help them so much. But you need to realize that you trying to help them is only hurting them. You've coddled them. They depend on you now. They need you now. They can't survive without you. The only way to truly help others is to let others help themselves. True kindness lies in selfishness. You fascinate me because, well, out of all of your friends, you've the most blood on your hands. Thrilled to know that you let this monster go. Fully aware that the water elves were terrified of it. Did you really believe that a kraken would suddenly play nice with everyone once you had shown it mercy? On merchant ships, the water elves, and so many other adorable sea creatures for many
many years now. So many lives lost. And yet, so many more lives that could have been saved. And you know what the best part is? I know your weakness. I know that you will refuse to kill, even when your dearest friends are in mortal danger. It's only a matter of time before we all meet up again. And I want you to witness every last one of your companions be shattered and broken by the very nature you love to worship. And through it all, you'll defend nature to your friends' killers. And only then will I end your suffering.
O is for Owen. Papa Owen, our favorite.
I'd like to do something before anyone else, Pierre, please.
Okay.
I'd like to move in between the rogue and the ranger. I want to place my hands on each of their shoulders and pull them down.
Oh.
I can talk to them very close.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Okay, all right.
We are in a very precarious situation here. And quite frankly, I don't trust either of you. So, the next time I see either one of you doing anything crazy, I'm going to pull you around by the ear for the rest of this little adventure.
I approve of this.
P is for the primeval pact.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna just have to
You
kill
see,
me.
you see it? He lets loose the arrow.
Jaminia!
Oh no. The crackling black arrow screams as it sails through the air, headed directly towards Cross. Immediately, you see Jaminia jump in the way.
No!
Jaminia!
The arrow embeds into her chest,
Oh no.
striking her directly in the heart.
Oh boy.
Simula clutches her chest, wide eyes as she also collapses face first onto the floor.
Oh crud.
Owen.
Jaminia! Jaminia!
I'm heading over to Simula.
Oliver steps back wide-eyed.
Jaminia! No!
Am I allowed to cast a spell?
Yes.
Okay. You will not take this from me! He lunges at Solidar and tackles him to the ground. You will not take everything. You will never take this from me.
What are we
You see that Oliver's not really paying attention to you.
Alright, I while that's happening...
Oliver's looking around in horror.
Oliver,
No!
what do you do?
No! It was a mistake! It was a mistake! What is going on?
What is happening?
Oh god, I jumped in. Oliver!
Oh no, no, no.
What's up?
A giant,
Oh my
bony hand
God.
bursts from the ground and grabs Solinor.
Oh, by Corellan's mercy! What was that?
Pulling him backwards into shadows. He gives a harrowing scream as he is pulled into the black and vanishes from sight. A few seconds later, you hear a meaty crunch.
He appeared.
Cross. You suddenly feel a void in your soul, like something was taken away.
Q is for Queen Jaminia Malum.
And who are you? I'm Queen Jaminia of Directian, currently deposed. And this sort of bad behavior is beneath a queen, don't you think?
R is for redemption.
As you help him up, you notice something very weird. He's a lot heavier than normal.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. I slowly lift up his visor. A minute.
you see a face. All of a sudden, pieces of his armor begin to fall off.
I knew it!
No.
Arcus? What's going on? Arcus?
Remove the turn order, I can't see!
Double click it.
I can't. What?
Double click the turn order.
Double click turn order and it'll make it disappear.
Arkoth.
I look over to Hannah. I was like, so you do have your father's eyes.
Arcus? What's going on?
Faye smiles because when she realizes what's happening.
Arcus?
What the gods care about is the state of the heart.
S is for Saint Suviel.
You see an armored gentleman with long, wavy, blowing hair, holding a sword and pointing it at 4 Aranyas, and he is laughing.
I cannot see this man, so I'm going to take you guys at your. Oh, there he is.
He's over here.
Aha! You face the wrath of Saint Suviel! Ha ha! Bring it! You coward!
Oh, this I gotta see.
Is he like a crimson chin or something?
One of the Aranyas attempts to swipe at him, but he deftly swings to the side and decapitates her.
Die!
Cover Hannah's eyes.
Falls to Saint Suviel! How about the rest of you?
Claire, are you getting like a sort of competent joxer vibe from this?
Saint who?
I don't know. I want to roll a knowledge, but I have no idea what knowledge to roll.
What I'm thinking is
it's like one of them appears to be getting into a sort of a seductive pose.
Ha ha! You think your feminine wiles will work on Saint Suviel? I am immune to such charms! Ha ha!
Definitely confident joxer.
I like this guy.
T is for traps.
You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity. You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity. You do not detect any traps in the immediate vicinity. You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity. You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity. You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity. You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity.
Well, I'm not looking.
You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity. You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity. You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity. You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity. You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity. You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity. You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity. You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity. You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity. You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity. You do not detect any traps within the immediate vicinity.
U is for Urdusk.
Oh, Drow, can you please tell us where General Urdusk is? We've been waiting for him for nearly an hour.
Ravus moves toward he's at about this chair here, though he does not sit down. Or there, that works.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, it's just you're not allowed to sit down unless you're actually part of the council, you know.
Fair enough. It's not to sit down, but okay, yeah. Then he speaks loud enough for the rest of the group to hear. General Urdusk has been executed as a traitor to the Drow race.
What? Whoa. Sorry, what?
With him dead, his heretical ideas of contact with your kind, he says, looking over the rest of the council, has been summarily dismissed. Any further Drow who attempts to associate with lesser creatures will be considered a traitor and also executed. We will be enjoying further contact. Good day to you all. And he turns to leave.
V is for Visitov.
I want you all to bear witness to my first creation.
You hear a dark warbling. And a slow thud. And a thud. As a grotesque creature down in front of you.
Whoa!
I've come up with this cute little portmanteau of their names, all of this as if it was meant to be. I call this creation Visitov. Those who can speak Draconic will know that as meaning true love.
Oh my gosh! You monster!
No way.
I'm no monster. I am now a god. He teleports away. Everyone, roll initiative.
W is for Warden.
Good afternoon, maggots. I am the Warden. Long story short, I own you. Your life, your possessions, all of it. It took a lot of effort to get you all here, so if you step out of line or otherwise tick me off, there will be dire consequences. Understand?
Okay. Oi.
I said understand?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Crystal
Sir,
clear.
yes, sir.
Fine.
Good. So, I'm curious. Show of hands, who here wants to know how they were captured? It'll amuse me.
X is for extreme emotions.
Let me get this straight. In a picturesque garden, whilst in hell, you decide to indulge in the comfort offered to you without taking even the most basic precaution. What did I say when we first arrived here? You could have gotten yourselves killed. You could have gotten yourselves brainwashed. You could have had a whole number of things happen to you because you didn't think. We cannot afford this, and frankly, you've becoming far too comfortable here. I was already concerned in the last layer when you're becoming far too friendly with the out of character. What is the name of the when you're becoming far too friendly with Bell? You are treating these layers as if they are separate instances, and that is a mistake. You need to understand what they are, and they are simply multiple parts of a single trap. These first layers are designed to entice you, to make you think, oh, it's not so bad. Maybe I misjudged this place. Maybe I could accept this offered drink. Maybe I could accept this offered sword. He wants me to kill this person? Well, it's been nice enough so far. I could do that. It makes you... The point of falling into hell is not some obviously evil demon saying, sell your soul to me. It is making you willing to justify further and further.
Be quiet! Do you think we're unaware of that?
You are not in a position to try to intimidate or make orders. You almost got us killed. You almost got yourself killed. Be quiet yourself. You do not get to speak at this point. You are reckless. You are foolish.
DM, I rolled Intimidate to silence the entire group.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was a little scary.
Y is for young party members.
Oh, hello there, little one. Might I ask why you have stowed away in my pack?
Well, I want to go with you guys.
Wait, really?
Seriously?
I'm not judging or anything, but I mean, we know you know what we faced last time. It's only going to get harder and harder from here.
You will be very far from your friends. We will not be able to send you home as quickly as we would have been able to before.
But everyone else is mean to me. You all are nice, and we had fun. I mean, I got hurt, but it was fun.
Oh dear, we've corrupted the poor child.
Yes, but you may call me Princess Simula.
More royalty? Whoa.
So formal.
Dad, this is so cool. We don't see much royalty out here. We only have like Felinus and those and the Fays, you know? So wow. Nice to meet you, Princess Simula. Do you prefer bows or hugs?
Oh, I want that on a t-shirt. Do you prefer bows or hugs?
Alright. What about food?
Oh, yes, food.
We have a dwarf. We're fine.
Just wake up before Amber.
We eat the dwarf?
No. We do not eat the dwarf.
I was hoping to take it that way. I wanted that to happen. Thank you.
Yes, well, actually, no. Here's the thing. Speaking of a character,
Is that why he's so short?
Z is for Ziadril.
Good evening, or good day. Don't know what it is. My name is Ziadril Phoenix Tier.
How do you do?
Who is your diplomat?